sound objects are really hallucinations. They're functional modes of hallucination that have favoured our species' survival, enabling us to employ sound in a useful way. But they can also be made to misfire and to break down. And this is an important point about the human being's spontaneous image of reality, is that it doesn't necessarily correspond to how things are. It's produced not on the basis of a correlation with reality, it's produced on the basis of what worked for survival. And obviously what worked for survival, we don't need to know that we live on a planet that's not flat. It's more useful for us to think that it's flat. We don't need to know about supernova. That's not useful to us. So there's a very limited range of rules, mostly relating to medium-sized objects that we can grasp with our hands, which provide the basis of our image of reality. So this was where I was with Hecker's work, when both he and I began to see some points of connection with Meyasu. And primarily, in the second half of Meyasu's book, he rethinks what's called Hume's problem. This is the classic problem in philosophy put forward by the empiricist Hume, who we've already mentioned. Hume had asked simply, how do we know that the laws of nature will remain the same tomorrow as they are today? And as we all know, Meyasu's speculative solution to this question is going to be, we don't know, we can never know, but he's going to turn that into a positive piece of knowledge, a positive point on which to base a new kind of philosophy. So Hume had said famously, how do we know the sun will rise tomorrow? Or